Oh yes, yes. So my organization, a track club, it's called Blaze Track Club,
Mm-hmm.
and we cater to athletes from age 7 all the way to age 20. Our
Wow.
aim is to, yeah, our aim is very, very, very good. We try to start as young as possible,
Mm-hmm.
um, to cultivate the right attitude from an early age. So we focus on developing their athletic talents, so that they can be competitive later on in life and maybe go on a higher stage to represent Barbados in regional, national competitions, and
Mm-hmm.
hopefully one day represent Barbados at the Olympics.
Mm-hmm.
We have actually had athletes who earn scholarships through our program. We have athletes who have represented Barbados before at the birthday games, and we are slated presently to go to Canada in July as a team to compete at the Flying Angel Track and Field Meet. It is one of the biggest meet in Canada. It hosts a lot of different countries around the world, a lot of famous athletes, and it not only give the athletes a chance to compete on a higher stage, but also expose them to the college experience. Because my aim, one of my aim in this particular venture, is to show them what it feels like to be a college athlete. So we're going to do a tour of the college. We're going to ask questions of the coach and ask about the life of a scholarship athlete so that they can see it in actual reality and so that they will one day want to be in the same position. Okay, we are also presently in a position where we are trying to raise funds in order to have our athletes compete at this particular meet. Presently, the total fee that each athlete has to contribute in order to get to this meet and to compete at this meet is $3,380. That includes accommodation, flight, and food. Presently, as a club whose only source of funds is really through our monthly club dues, we are limited in how we can help these athletes to achieve um, greater, greater potentials. So right now we are trying to seek sponsorship as much as we can. We pretty much have started some ventures that includes bake sale, raffles. We are doing car washes. We are trying our best to raise as much funds as possible because our aim is to get all of the athletes in the club to go. Presently, we have about 25 athletes who are slated to go to Canada. Along with the athletes, we are accompanied or will be accompanied by about 15 adults. Those will be the parents and guardians of the athletes. So it is a big team comprising of about 40 plus individuals. Our aim, as I mentioned previously, is to expose these athletes to a different level of competition, a different atmosphere. I want them to be able to see professionals, how professional athletes act at a track meet, the process that they go through, so that they can see the reality of a professional athletes being displayed right in front of their eyes. And hopefully they can adapt that same habits, those same habits that those professional athletes will display while they're there. So we are urging anybody that can help us in any way possible. It doesn't matter if it's helping just one athlete, it doesn't matter if you're helping partially. You can also come out to our fundraising activities. Our next fundraising activity is actually scheduled for the 11th of April, which is this Friday coming. we are going to be at Sky Mall. We're going to have a bake sale, and we're going to be selling baked goods along with other things. We invite you to come out. We're starting at 10 o'clock in the morning, and we're going to go until about 6 o'clock. Our aim, as I said before, is to raise as much funds as possible to offset the costs of the individuals. We're trying to limit out of pocket expenses because the athletes that we cater to are mainly from low income families. They cannot afford such a venture. So that is why it is our initiative to help them as much as we can. So hopefully by exposing them through this form, we can help generate more funds to offset the cost that is related to going to Canada. Me as Let me give you a little background on myself. I once was in the same position of the athletes that I coach presently. I started out in athletics at a very young age. I started in the primary school, at the primary school level, just a child at play, having fun, not really too serious about the sport. But it was when I got into secondary school and my wonderful secondary school teacher, Mr. Cosmo Corbin, exposed me to the sport of athletics. I took it on a bit more seriously. I myself didn't even recognize how talented I was. He recognized it, and he entered me into school sports at the time, which is now called BSAC. And from that day on, I started doing very well in athletics. I went on to represent Barbados at the first games. I won a total of 5 medals at the first games. I went from there on to a scholarship in the US at the University of South Florida, and also represented Barbados at the World Junior Championships and other meets. So I'm not only the coach, I'm also an example. I have lived the life of an athlete on a higher stage, and I would like my athletes to emulate in that same light. So
Yes.
I'm teaching by example.
Yes. Well, as you notice, I dropped out completely, and you, like a professional, just kept going. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you
Oh
so
my
much.
goodness.
Thank you
Can
so
you
much.
hear me? Can you hear me, sir?
Yes,
Mr.
I definitely can. I
And you
definitely
can
can.
see me?
Yes, I can.
You can. Okay. We just had yeah, yes, something just went wrong there. But we're back. We're back. Yes. So I missed a lot of it, but I can see the questions, and somebody's asking a very important question, the bank account. So did you talk about the all the children that you're traveling with, and the competition that you are going to in Canada?
Yes, I'll brief you a little on what I said. So yes, there's about 25 athletes that is slated to compete at this meet. It's called the Flying Angel Track Meet. It is one of the, if not the if not one of the best, one of the most popular track meet in Canada on this college stage. It hosts athletes across the world from all different countries and all different levels of competition, anywhere from youngsters from 7 years old and up. The
Yes.
age groups that will be competing would be the under eight all the way up to the seniors. There would be not only competing at the track meet, but will also be exposed to the college life. Because my aim and ultimate aim of this experience also is to show the athlete what it feels like to be a college athlete, to give them a
Right.
chance to aspire to get scholarships. We're going to take a tour of the university. We're going to talk to student athletes. We're going to ask questions about how it feels like to take on the role of an athlete, where you're
Yeah.
going to school and training, trying to earn your degree and trying to also improve on your athletic skills. So they're going
Yes.
to get a chance to be
To
exposed
do
on a
all of that.
whole
So let me
spectrum.
ask you
Yes.
something. So do you have because I know
Mhm.
I think I sent Dave a picture of a lovely young lady who is
Yes.
going to be traveling as well, and that we're while we're trying to raise money for everybody, as I know Lumumba had asked me about this particular young lady. So if Dave could put her picture up, her name is Afia Wilson. And how old is Afia Wilson?
She's 8 years old. She's one of our youngest.
Oh wow! And where
And
does she go to school?
she goes to Wesley Hall Primary.
Wesley. Oh my
And
Lord, Wesley
she,
Hall. Anybody who used to go to Wesley Hall? Anybody who used to go to Wesley Hall? If you are a past student of Wesley Hall, we're gonna put on the screen right now Afia Wilson, and she is going to Canada to run. What she running? What race? 100,
she
200,
she runs, yeah, she runs the shorter stuff. In her age group, they do 50 meter, 80
50,
meter, 100 and 150.
and
She
150.
Yeah, she's an athlete that really loves track and field. She seemed to dream track and field. She's always excited to train. She worries when she have to miss train or have to miss a track meet. She is one of those athletes who quite at a young age has adapted that attitude that we would like the older athletes that our all athletes should adapt when they get to that stage. She already have that attitude of an older athlete that is aspiring
So she's
to
very,
go
you're
the
saying
heights.
she's very disciplined. And
She's
how
very
much money,
disciplined. Yes.
how much, listen, we see this pretty face on here. I know some of you can write one
Mhm.
check and send this child to go to fulfill her dreams. Let me tell you something. We're going to talk about two young men a little later in the program this evening. And one, we saw him dead in the road there in Whole Town, right? We saw him at 20 years old, and I'm going to show you pictures of him when he was a little boy, young boy. And I'm going to talk about the young man, Shelton Blackman, who is accused and it's alleged that he stabbed another guy at BCC. And we see what's happening with our young people. But let me tell you, from a little child, a lot, you know what? They grow up and they have dreams and they have aspirations. And this young lady deserves that opportunity. How much is it that we're looking for? Because I know there is somebody on here who could write an entire check, or two persons can write two checks and solve this problem one in one. Okay. Afia Wilson, we are sending the loyal opposition pressure group. We are sending Afia Wilson to Canada. Who agree with me? She's so pretty, no? Who agree with
Yes.
me that Afia Wilson is going to run her 50-meter, or 100-meter, or 150-meter, and she is from Wesley Hall, right?
Yes. Yes. Indeed.
Wesley Hall Primary. Let us let this child foot touch the plane and touch the track and run for Barbados. Is she going to run in our Bajan colors? Is she going to run in the Barbados colors?
She's running in the club colors, so we are competing under the club. So
Under the
she's going to
club,
be
but
running
you're
in the
from
club.
Barbados.
Yeah.
Don't mind. You're from
Yeah.
Barbados.
Yeah.
Barbados. So
Yeah.
listen,
We would be
Michael
like
Jukes.
representing that.
Michael Jukes, you went to Wesley Hall. Write the check. How much is it? How much is it? Tell me quick. Tell me quick.
Okay, so each athlete, the total for the trip, including accommodation, flights, and food, is $3,360.
3,000. Hold a minute. Hold a minute. $3,360.
Yes,
3,360.
yes.
$3,360. That's what we're raising. Yes. Thank you, Dave. That's what we're raising here tonight. And all you know the number 236-7000. One person can write this check. I'm telling you. Okay, 3,360. And if you can't write the check, just message me. You might want to give a 20, a 10. Don't worry about the march. We covered the march already. We covered the march already. All right. We covered the march. So Hello, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I'm back.
Yes,
Yeah,
we can.
$3,360. Somebody message my phone, please. Or yeah, somebody message my phone and let me give you the information. So you're not, do not send the money to our account. Do not send it to the normal account that you would send it to, or PayPal. Don't do that. Let me give you this gentleman's information. So all you're doing is messaging me for the information for the for Mr. Lennox Ellis. Okay. Anybody want to say me? Oh, yes, I can. Yes, I can, Neonster. You can hear me, or is it that you're going to sponsor? What are these yeses, sir? Andrea Marshall, yes, you're going to sponsor the child? Neonster? Who gonna do it? Where is the person who said that they went to Wesley Hall? Michael Jilts? I'm putting you on the spot, Michael. So folks, okay, yes. Okay, so folks, message me, please, okay? Neon, start making it clear. Neon saying, I am saying yes, I can hear you. Not yes, not yes, I will send the child. Well, let me tell you, I know that she's gonna get the money, okay? I know she's going to get the money, and we're going to donate. And I know others will join us. Will join our family. Our family will donate as well. And I know others are going to join us as we donate to ensure that this little one gets to go as well. And please send back some pictures, when she gets to go, when she's running, and tell us when they're leaving, right? Okay.
Definitely, definitely. I'll
Oh,
definitely update you on what's going on and our trip as a whole.
yes, yes. Oh, wow. Somebody said they will do 360. Whoa, go Thunder. Go
Amazing,
Thunder.
amazing,
Go
amazing. Thank you so
Thunder.
much.
Go
Thank you
Thunder.
so much.
That's
What a
about
wonderful
10%.
name, Tanda. Tanda, that's a wonderful name. Thank
Yes,
you
okay.
tremendously. Thank you tremendously for this opportunity to be on your show. And thanks tremendously in advance for all those who's going to be donating. It's going to go to a worthy cause, and hopefully, y'all will be able to see this name in the future in a greater light.
Yes, I don't know. She makes me excited. Somebody
Yeah.
is telling me that they want to donate. This is somebody from overseas, actually from Canada, and they want to know where in Canada they're going to be, because sometimes even when I travel with children and we go to a particular country, Barbadians come and they support. So when you message me, you can, or if you want to tell us exactly where, so that I can tell them and they can come, and they will make sure that they eat at their belly full and take them to see nice places. Bajans are very, very kind people. And every time I
Lovely.
travel with children, they make sure the children have a fantastic time. So everybody who's watching this, whether you're watching it live or it's going to be recorded, you need to know where these children are staying in Canada. They are Bajans, and once they hit foot in Canada, listen, you're going to let them feel like they're home, and you're going to take care of them and their coaches. All right. So, oh, somebody just gave $100. So that's, so Thunder, message me, Thunder.
Yeah.
Thunder,
We,
message me.
I definitely look forward to Bajans coming to watch in Canada. Your support is going to be very welcome.
Yes, yes. 100 is here in my thing, and then 360 from Thunder. So that was 460. All right. And all I'm going to do, as I said, do not send it to my account. Do not send it to our PayPal is too much. You don't know. Let's go straight and give it to the persons involved. Right? Okay, I'm just reading my phone. Pardon me. Let me just check to see how it's coming in. Well, we didn't plan to spend this long time. It was only supposed to be 15 minutes, but I think it all works together for good. Yeah, so
Definitely,
Enoch
definitely.
is saying that they will donate. Enoch, this little girl is going to Canada to run. She does athletics, and she needs her total is 3,360. We've just raised $460 of it, and I know before the night is done that we will raise every cent for her. There's
Thank you so much.
a track meet in Canada, and every one of these children deserve to go. They deserve to go. Okay. All right. So they're going July 2nd to July 9th, and they would need to buy the tickets now. Okay. They need to buy those tickets now. I know what this is all about. Let me just tell you, Mr. Ellis, thank you for what you're doing. Are you Barbadian, I might ask?
No, I originally I'm originally from St. Vincent. I grew up in Barbados, and I also spent a lot of time in the US. So my accent might be a bit mixed up of all the combinations. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Wow.
I'm
Enoch
from
says
St.
he will
Vincent.
send $200. Enoch, message me. Do you have my number? 236-7000. The whole of Barbados have that number. 236-7000. Okay. 236-7000. So that's 660 for this little pretty little girl
Thank you
that's
so much.
going on the track meet to make this a great opportunity. Yes, Enoch. So message me and let me give you the number for this gentleman so that you can. Oh, we spoke already. Okay. Okay. All right. No problem. No problem. No problem. So that was $660. So it's at York University, July 2nd to the 9th. And we going to adopt this little girl here. So the loyal opposition is sending her. Okay. I love the sound of
Yes,
that.
really sweet.
The
Yes,
loyal
yes.
opposition pressure group is sending little Afia Wilson to Canada. All right. Yes. Well, thank you so much, Mr. Anybody else want to donate just before he goes? He's leaving now. Anybody wants to donate? Anybody else? Nobody else? Nobody else? Come on, don't miss your blessing. Don't miss your blessing. All right. I know what some of you are going to do. I know how you operate. You're going to message me directly instead of putting it on the on here, okay? All right. Is there anything else you want to say, Mr. Ellis?
Thank you all so much for having me. It has been a pleasure, and I appreciate everything that you have done and will do. And
Yes.
we will talk more in the future as you see these youngsters aspire to greatness.
Another $100. Oh my goodness. Oh my
Thank you
goodness. I
so
tell
much.
you, the loyal opposition will send this child 760 and she's gonna win gold medal. I tell
Thank you
you,
so much.
I'm a big athletic fan and I love young people and I love to see when they can live their dreams. I think this we whatever we have, we shower it on the youth. You hear what I tell you? It's better they're running track and and they say, oh, every time you have to pay money to do this, better you pay money for them to run track than you have to get a casket or they bail them out of
Yes, yes,
jail.
yes, indeed.
Mr. Ellis.
Thank you
Oh,
so much. Thank you
somebody
so
here
much.
said that they lost out on running track because my father um because of my father. So I'm very passionate about track and field. Well, I'm happy, Enoch, that you can. Yes, I know people will do it. I listen to me. This is what we live for. We live for to take care of each other, make sure our young people listen. And we are sending this little girl. We're sending Afia Wilson to Canada. Loyal opposition.
Yes,
We
yes,
are
thank
doing
you.
it
Thank you
for
so
her.
much.
Yes, yes. I feel have goosebumps all over my body because listen, we see what is happening, Mr. Ellis, and I just want to say to you, sir, don't give up. Don't stop, okay?
No, I don't plan to. Don't plan to at all. Thank you so
And
much.
and I want Bajan to hear where he's from. He's from St. Vincent, but you can't tell this man he's not Bajan, right?
Yes,
They can't
yes.
tell you you're not Bajan, right?
I'm from St. Vincent, but I competed for Barbados. So
He even
um, but
competed like myself.
yeah,
when I
Yeah.
travel with my films, I do it for Barbados. Here, Lennox is
Yeah.
saying he born in St. Vincent, but spend most of his time here in Barbados, and he competes for Barbados.
Yeah. And I do hold two Barbados track and field records. So
Yes.
yeah.
Does she have track shoes?
Yes, she has track shoes. Yes.
Okay.
She
But we
does.
all you I want you to write me her size. You're gonna have to bring that little girl on here, and her mother and the
She
father.
you're gonna love her. You're gonna love her because she's
Yes.
nothing but excitement.
Yes, yes.
So,
Oh, this is what we
so,
do, Barbados.
so
Barbadians are loving people. That's my experience. And they are going to take care of her and take care of this track club. I want you to send me when they're training. I want to see videos. I want you to invite
yes.
me down. Before they go, I come in with my camera and I go and
Yes, yes.
film them.
Lovely.
Tell them,
Lovely,
Alyssa,
lovely.
don't miss. Don't miss. Tell them, don't
Lovely,
miss the
lovely.
trap meet.
That
I will come and
that
talk
is
to them and prep them up before they go and let them win all the medals. You understand? When they come back, we
definitely.
want to see their hand full of medals coming through the
Yes,
airport.
yes, yes, yes. We will come back. We'll come back and show you all that we have brought back with us. We're definitely
You
gonna be coming back with medals because
and
our
you
team
travel.
our team has very good potentials. Yeah.
Listen, did you travel before?
Yes, yes. I have traveled a lot, especially to compete. I've been as far as South Korea competing for Barbados.
Yes,
Travels so many different countries to compete in track and field.
yes, yes. But listen, what I'm saying is this: that when they're coming back into the country, and if they're successful, because if they didn't win any medals, they're not going to want to see us at the airport. But if they're successful, we gonna come and make pure nice at the airport. Okay?
Good, 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 good. Thank you so much.
Tell
Look forward
her,
to it.
tell her we already see her. Tell her she's our Shelley and Fraser Price.
Yes, she's gonna love to hear that.
Tell her
She's
I
definitely gonna love
said
to hear
she is our Shelley and Fraser Prize, and we are going to big her up. We are going to big her up and send her all the way. Wait, this is
that.
Lennox
This
Ellis. Lennox Ellis,
this
you
is
win up all of
interesting.
this. What? Look at the screen, people. Let
This is very
1992
interesting.
Carifta Games. Is that a gold?
Yes, I won 3 golds and 2 bronze.
Oh my word. For
Yes,
Barbados?
yes,
Lord,
yes.
listen, let me flag, let me flag, let me flag, let me flag. Let me tell you, man. Listen,
Thank you
Miss
so much. Thank
McLean,
you
we're
so much.
reaching airport. We're reaching
Thank you
airport
so
for
much.
this team. Listen, the loyal opposition of a track team.
All
Miss
right.
McLean,
Yes, yes,
Nice,
yes.
nice, nice.
You're right. So now we belong to you.
you belong to
We belong
us.
to you. Yes. Thank
And
you.
listen,
Thank you
we're
so
not
much.
tell them we're not supporting no team that don't come to track to practice. Because
Oh,
we're not
yes,
listen,
yes.
if them keep coming last all the time, I don't practice with this one them. Right?
Yes, I agree. I agree. I agree. But my
Because
team,
if
my
I coming down there, you let me know when they're down there. I'm coming to
I,
talk to
I,
them.
will, I
This
will
is
send
serious
you. I will
business.
send you our training location, and we welcome you. We welcome you. We welcome you and your crew to come and
Yes.
watch us in action. Yes,
And I want to
definitely.
say that when they come, they're properly dressed in their gear, everything
Yes,
organized. Because that's how you win, You win from the
yes, yes,
practice. You win at the
yes.
practice.
Exactly, exactly,
Okay,
exactly.
I come in to wild them up before they leave.
Thank you so
Okay.
much. Look forward to that. Look forward to that.
Oh well, Lennox, this has been special. Sorry for the technical difficulty. And
Yeah,
everything. You got the whole first part of the show. That's how it was supposed to be. And I thank God for my wonderful friend Lumumba Batson that put me in contact with them. Miss McLean, you don't want to jump in this and give something to this child.
Yeah, well, I will. So, I will. I
Oh,
certainly will. And of course, me. I saw her face, and thanks, Judy. I saw her face, and I said, "This is a child that's determined." But I was in search of the meaning of Afia, and you
oh,
will if the spelling is slightly different from how you had it, but
Before you do that, Miss McLean, Dave, can you put up her picture again, please? Before we go. Continue, Miss McLean.
yes, I would say in Arabic it means health, well-being, freedom from illness. So you see, no wonder she's very much into athletics and so on.
Yes.
You know, but
She's
this
living up
looks
to
like
her name.
she looks like a child who knows what she wants. And how
Yes,
she's
yes,
what,
indeed.
10, 9? How old again? How old
She's
is she?
8.
8.
She's 8
Wow.
years old. Yes.
And if she has that kind of determination at this age and interest, she needs to be supported from now. And Marcia, in fact, this is so interesting that you're doing this, because this is how a community takes care of its own.
Oh, yes.
Yes, yes,
You
indeed.
know?
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Yes. Oh, yes. Say that again, Miss McLean. That's it, Miss McLean.
I'm
Say that
saying
again.
this you have just been demonstrating how a community can and should take care of its own. And this is important, that we nurture our children 8 years old and having a desire to be an athlete. It talks about discipline. And if she is starting at this stage and with the necessary support, we will hear her name. Well, we saw some gold medals and so on, and so we will see some more.
Shelly
Yes.
Fraser Price.
Thank you so much. She's gonna appreciate everything that you all have said,
Yeah.
and I know she looks forward to meeting with you.
Yes, yes, yes.
She's also people's person, so you're gonna like her because she loves.
I know that.
to
I
interact
know
with people.
that. And I know that the entire team will do well. I
Yeah.
tell you, let me know if there's any a little boy there that might need help, okay? You let me know if there's a little boy that needs help, all right?
That's a
Yes,
good
yes,
idea,
I will.
Marcia. Thank you for raising it. You know, I have
Yes.
a thing for little boys. I have a son, so
Oh Lord, you know.
Our youngest is actually 6 years old, and he already has this leadership
What's the
mentality.
name of that
So much
child?
so that
I didn't hear you, sir. What's the name of the little boy?
his name is Mackay Jones.
Mackay.
Jones. Okay.
Yeah.
So
He was actually just given an award as one of the top beavers in Barbados. He was given the highest accolade as a beaver, the highest possible accolade just a couple of weeks ago.
what's a beaver? What's a beaver?
A beaver is just a stage before becoming a Cub Scout. So you have the beavers, the Cub Scouts, and the Scouts, and so on. So he
can run. He can run.
Yes, he runs. He's in the track club, and he has this leadership mentality, that so much so that he wants to not only run but wants to become a coach someday. And I actually let him facilitate in that light every once in a while, where he leads the group. At 7 years old, I would love for you to see him leading the group as a coach.
Yes.
Because he's
Marcia
that
can
aspect.
do a nice little
He's that
video
good.
of the team.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yes. Well, guess what? I'm gonna talk to you, and I'm coming to watch them, and I will document them as they're preparing and as they're going, and let them give their stories, etc. And we're always gonna see them coming through the airport with lots of medals in their hands, waving that Barbados flag. That's all that matters to us. Okay. Well, thank you so much, Mr. Ellis, and keep up the good work.